Still thinking. Yo, what's going on? This is Blair with the Card Guys, here with your weekly Super Games video. While we're at it, make sure you definitely go to supergameselite.com, get all your card needs and wants. And it's actually a reason why I put that little plug in there besides them sponsoring us and everything. Getting your cards. We do a tournament. I know at Super Games, we do our Tuesday tournaments. We do a Tuesday and Saturday tournament. On Tuesday, if you go undefeated 4-0 or 5-0, however many people it is. No, it's still 4-0. You go 4-0, you get $40 store credit. So if you keep going undefeated week after week after week, that money builds up really fast, that store credit. So you can just use that store credit and just get all the cards you need for your decks, any new techs you want to try out or anything. But for those that aren't fortunate enough to like win the tournaments or at least go 3-1, you still get a little bit of something. You either go get something for 3-1 or 0-1. You'll still get money. But if you're not fortunate enough to get that, you have to spend your own money to get your own cards. So this is going to be the topic of this video: how to make your money work for you Yu-Gi-Oh wise. So there's different tips and tricks you can do to make it work for you. The biggest one that I want to start off with is don't deck hop in a fast pace. I know you want to try out a deck, like for the more casual players, you want to try out a deck, and say you get Tellarknights, and you buy all the stuff for Tellarknights, you get the extra deck, you get your Nebs, get your Alphas. Now that costs a bit, you're gonna pay a certain amount for that actual deck. Say you're playing for it a week or so, a week or two, and then you figure out, I don't like the deck. The deck sucks, or I'm not winning enough. It might just be bad matchups or whatever that you play every week. The reason why you're not winning. So you go ahead and sell the deck. It's like sell it back to Super Games or sell it back to any vendor or anything. With that, you're ending up getting less. You're gonna get substantially less what you paid for to sell that deck back. And then once you do that, once you sell that deck back, you get less money. Then you want to try and buy another deck. That deck is still gonna be at full price of what it is if you're buying it from a store. You might catch a little deal if you're buying it by buying or trading from like another player that has those cards, but you're gonna end up losing money because you spent that full price on the Tellarknights, and then you giving it back is gonna like hurt you. You lost out on some of their money from getting that Tellarknight deck. So like people like that and want to like deck hop, I highly discourage that. Don't do that. If you want to like try a new deck, do your research first. Try it out on Dueling Network, YGL Pro, Dev Pro, whatever application you use, whatever to test out, like online or anything. Definitely test out thoroughly. Make sure that's the deck that you really want. Make sure it's your play style. Make sure like it's in a good range for you, and then just buy that deck and focus on that deck. Like that will definitely save you a lot more money doing that. Another thing I want to talk about is kind of look into some of the trends, like to know when you can buy low and sell high if you want to do that, like making your money work for you. As you know, like we're in TCG over here in America. OCG is going to be the Asian countries, you know, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and all those places over there in Asia. They focus on a different forbidden and limited list that we have, and also they're like a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 sets before us, not including some sets that they have that we don't get, like which includes like their imports, excuse me, that we'll get at a later date in a certain pack. We just don't know when. Sometimes if you pay attention to what they're doing over there, it can kind of give you a clue about what's gonna start getting ready to jump up over here. I can give you a really good example. Draco Slayer. I'm sorry, I can't remember the full name, but the Draco Slayer Pendulum, and also the Igniter Draco Slayer Synchro Monster. If you're paying attention, they're doing the Performer Power Pendulum deck. It's starting to see a lot of play over there, starting to do actually really well. And when that started happening, the Draco Slayer start raising in price over here. I think the Pendulum Monster is about $15 now for a super, which is really high for a super. I think the last super that was actually around that area or a little bit higher was Shaddoll Fusion when it came out, but that was because it was highly played over there. But it was doing major work in OCG first. So if you want to like try and pick up cards early to get them at a good steal, and then they just shoot up in price, I would definitely try to peek into the OCG like deck lists and see what they're doing. Like you can go on different websites and everything to look and see like what decks are topping, and there are other like they have their own channels over there that like feature those top decks. So definitely check that to make that money work for you. Also, I would try to focus around like say, like I have Necros right now. I've been working on that for I've been having that for a long time. Like that's my main deck. If you do feel like you want to play another deck outside of that, instead of just selling it and trying to buy another deck in its place, remember like I said, you're gonna lose money if you do that. Just borrow a friend's deck. Like if you have a friend that doesn't play as much, ask them, talk to them, be like, hey, you mind if I want to play something different for this tournament? Can I borrow a deck, or you want to swap decks for a tournament, whatever. Sometimes they're pretty cool with that. I have friends in our area, like down here in Warner Robins, and also when we go to Super Games in Roswell, we have friends that don't mind like swapping decks or letting you borrow a deck just so you can play something a little different. Also, like I know over here, our Forbidden Limited list doesn't have a set date, so we're just sitting here waiting, trying to see what decks are gonna get hit and everything. I wouldn't sell Necros right now, because like say like I'm fearing that it's gonna pop up soon and I just sell all my Necro stuff, everything that goes with it. Like I'm gonna lose out, and if it doesn't come out for another month or so, then I'm out of a deck. I'm out of a deck right there, and I won't be able to like play tournaments. I'll be just sitting there at a lull. You know, some people, even though we have lives and everything, Yu-Gi-Oh is our main hobby, and if we don't have Yu-Gi-Oh, then we're just gonna be at the house bored, like, and we're gonna end up getting into bad stuff. So that make sure you occupy your time with some hobby. I know my other hobby, I played Destiny on Xbox One, Commander Ocho, if you want to add me. But I play Destiny on Xbox One, so that's another thing that I do in my spare time, like for hobby to keep me like focused, keep me sane. And also, like if you really have to move your deck, just find people, trade it to people. You'll get a better value of it, like trading to like other local players. You can possibly, if you were to do that, I would say that'd be the better way for you to try and get another deck. Just try to trade straight up. You'll get a better deal. You get a better price. Of course, they might try to knock off a couple dollars, or you can knock off a couple dollars yourself to make it fair, like especially if it's a friend of yours. But you'll definitely get 10 times better deal just trading with other local players. Because even though a lot of them are quote-unquote vendors, a lot of them aren't vendors. They just want to get new cards, get different cards, collect cards. So that'd just be better for everybody in the long run, and everybody wins virtually. So that's my video for the day. Make sure you make that money work for you. If you follow these tips, you'll be golden. But that's us. This is our Tuesday video. Make sure you leave a like, thumbs up. You want to talk about something, leave it in the description box below. If you didn't like the video, definitely press the refresh button, watch it a second time. I promise you'll like it that time. But this is Blair at the Card Guys.
I got a single digit budget, $100 rent.